good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live from the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic this evening for action between the Pittsfield Lady Sockies and the Lewistown Lady Indians. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Lady Sockies, the 1 seed, 11-0 on the season, taking on a tough 7-7 Lady Indians team in what we think should be a good competitive contest. The game prior between Liberty and Carrollton still underway. They've got about 5 minutes left in that game with a 51-45 lead as it stands at the moment for the Carrollton Lady Hawks. We'll talk more about the matchup on the other side of this break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Okay, would you rather get your presents Christmas morning or in February? That is the difference with Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we offer Santa Speed service at nice list prices. 1 gig of service for new customers for just $99.95 for 6 months, or existing customers can upgrade $109.95 for 6 months. And for a little more holiday cheer, how about free installation? Cascom, 1-800-252-1799. Merry Christmas, and may all your presents arrive Christmas morning.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank here to serve the entire region with the best in banking services close to where you live, and always online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. From the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic, this is the final game of the night when we tip it off, as Pittsfield and Lewistown will be going head-to-head in the final game of the evening. But, Jack, they started games early this morning. There's teams that have played, as Lewistown will have, already earlier today, and a lot of action here in Beardstown, split up in the two gyms in this beautiful facility.
Well, we did a lot of games from here way back when in the old radio days, and we worked from the old gym for a lot of them. Did a lot of Carrollton, Pittsfield, Liberty, West Central games back then, and great, just a ton of different teams. But first time we've really been back here since we've had video to really do some focus on some of them. And, you know, the Pittsfield girls are easy to follow right now. And with the inability to be at Macomb, this gives us a great chance to cover these. And we appreciate all the other people that ask us about covering their games. We'll do what we can do.
A really good game going on right now in this opening contest between Liberty and Carrollton. As it stands right now, Carrollton is leading Liberty 54-47, about 3:05 to play in that game. Two teams we've actually seen earlier this season as Pittsfield has matched up against both of these squads. This Lewistown team, 7-7 on the season, and as we told you, they had to play earlier today, Jack, but it wasn't much earlier. They played Trophy at 5 o'clock tonight, basically a one-game break, and right back at it for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy how that works, because I actually thought the two of them were playing earlier in the day when I first looked at the bracket, like at 3:30, but I was not correct. And when you walked in the gym and you saw the light blue uniforms, I thought that was Triope at first, but that was Lewistown. So, but very scrappy. And I'll tell you what, the level of play that we've seen just since we've been here is quite improved over years gone by.
Yeah, I think you're seeing a lot more motion type of offenses and letting those athletes kind of go to work, and we've seen that really pay dividends for a lot of the area teams. And, it's a pretty strong area really this year on the ladies' side. Pretty young for a lot of teams, as is this Liberty team that's playing right now. Just one senior. Everybody else is a freshman and sophomore.
Well, as we said, when you're a freshman in high school and you're a young lady, if you're ready to play, you need to get out there and play because you can get 4 years of good quality basketball in. And with the girls maturing a little bit quicker than the guys, I think that's really showing up here. And doing the junior high state tournament last year, we saw some of these kids from St. John's Carrollton, and they're out here playing varsity right now, the Driscoll and McAdams girl.
Yep, they both have been key contributors in the game here today. And the game is not live right now, which is why the camera isn't following the game. The game that's being played right now on the court is Carrollton and Liberty. Pittsfield and Lewiston will play next, and we will have the camera in motion, just like you have come to expect in every game here on Central Illinois Sports. And we thank all of our sponsors who helped to bring these games to you this evening. Hope you got a great Christmas with your family, and a lot of folks still celebrating throughout the weekend as well and into the new year. And we look forward to being here throughout the weekend. The championship round will actually be played Monday, Jack, and we'll just kind of have to see how things play out because I think you head south on a jet plane and
well, in a car anyway.
All right. Well, it'd be quicker if you're on the jet plane, but for the others of us that actually have to work, we'll just see how that kind of stuff plays out to see what kind of coverage we can have on Monday. But that's a long way away still, and we have a good contest for you here tonight. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, back with more from Beardstown after this.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show from the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic, and Pittsfield and Lewiston awaiting the finishing of the contest that's being played right now between Carrollton and Liberty. Carrollton a 7-point lead with under 50 seconds to play in the contest. We saw this Lewiston Lady Indian team play earlier today, built a big lead against Triopia in the first half, led by 14 or 15 at the halftime break. Saw Triopia come all the way back in that game, take a lead, And then it was a battle throughout before Lewiston kind of pulled away a little bit at the end, Jack, winning the game by 6 or 7 points, the final of that contest. But this is a scrappy team that plays very, very hard on the defensive side.
They were a little bit more aggressive, made free throws at the end of the game, and made some big outside shots. You know, and kind of like this game, Carrollton's up pretty decent here, but they're still making threes, and now this is a 4-point game. But it's nice to see the girls realizing that competing is what it's all about.
One of the things you'll notice when Pittsfield and Lewiston do take the court is that neither of them are extremely tall, but Lewiston did a nice job against the height that Triopia put out there. I was pretty impressed on how they go to the post. Triopia has 2 taller young ladies. They really pose some problems.
Yeah, the post players for Pittsfield and somebody like Frieden and Deegan Allen are a little quicker, and they've got some pretty nice moves. And with Madison Frieden, if she can continue to use that left hand, she'll have a lot of success because she's very good on the left side, but she's got to continue to stay aggressive like she did in the Calhoun game we saw.
For Pittsfield, it's been 10 days since they've played a basketball game. They actually played this Liberty team back on the 16th, and so you wonder how much rust you'll see from the Lady Sockies, and I know that they had a little walkthrough earlier today after a couple of days of not practicing due to the Christmas holiday. But anytime you have a break like that in the season, Jack, it usually takes you a quarter or two to kind of get things rolling again.
It's kind of like playing a 9 o'clock in the morning game. You just don't know what you're going to get till you get out there. A few people figure it out. But one thing you don't want to do if you're Pittsfield is get in foul trouble, and so they need to avoid that in every contest they face here.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The game prior should be wrapped up when we come back from this break, and we'll get ready for action between the Pittsfield Sockies and the Lewistown Lady Indians. We hope you'll stay with us on Central Illinois Sports.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Game prior between Carrollton and Liberty just wrapped up with Carrollton winning the ball game 60-54 in a good contest. We now get ready for Pittsfield and Lewiston here in the final game of day number 1 of this 2024 Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic. Pittsfield 11-0 on the season, Jack, pulling the 1 seed. Although there's some really talented teams in this tournament up and down the bracket, and the returning champion in Abington Avon has a couple of losses. They're the 2 seed, but they also return the player of the tournament, who's just a sophomore now. And so maybe Pittsfield with the undefeated record helps them a little bit, but it also puts a big target on your back, especially when the team that won it last year says, hey, I think we might have needed some respect there.
I was going to say, with all these youngsters that Pittsfield's got, I know they're 11-0 and big wins over Porter and Calhoun in the same week. Wins over a Brown County squad and a Liberty squad, but there's about 8 or 9 teams, Charlie, that could win this tournament at any time, however it breaks down.
The winner of this contest will play Illini Bluffs, who's another good team. They beat Illini West today, 46-28. Illini West playing their second game of the day in that contest, but Illini Bluffs is another good, young basketball team that's played a tough schedule, and they're a team that probably could have been seeded higher than what they pulled here in the first round.
A year ago, Illini Bluffs, throughout their school, and it's not a very big school, a 1A basketball school, had some 23 kids that this year were heading to college to try to play extracurriculars at the next level. So they've got a lot of good things going on there.
Yep, pretty impressive there for the Glassford Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers, and they'll be playing the winner of this contest, so I'm sure they're attentive to this game as Lewiston and Pittsfield matchup head-to-head. For the Lady Sockies, you talked about some of those big wins, a win over a good Porta AC Central squad. Calhoun, who was the 5th-ranked team in Class 1A at the time, wins over both Liberty twice now. They've beaten that Liberty team. They also beat Carrollton in a tough contest. Pittsfield's schedule has also really tested them, and you have to always remember, Jack, that they're starting 2 freshmen and a sophomore.
Yeah, they won that Brown County tournament right off the bat, and I don't know that they'd ever won that tournament before, and so gained a lot of respect, I think, in that situation. But, you know, when you look at this Pittsfield squad, the leadership of seniors in Lila Simon and Madison Frieden, along with what Hannah Williams does on the bench, and then Taylor Peebles coming into the game and giving them some good minutes, is really integral in their success.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'll hear a lot about Reese Ramsey, and all of those accolades are well-deserved because, you know, she's really put herself in a situation to be one of the better players in the area already as just a freshman. But this is a really a good team unit for the Lady Sockies.
Well, and when you look at somebody like Lincoln McCartney, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, she may be one of the smartest athletes on the court that I've ever seen in all the years of covering. She just knows so many things that she needs to do, and that helps with the whole team and their flow.
She also might be one of the best on-ball defenders I've ever seen, and she moves her feet and has her hands out and can really guard on the defensive side. Pittsfield on the season 11-0. They beat South County to start their season, 45-25. In the Brown County tournament, beat West Prairie 71-20, Minden Unity 66-29, Beardstown 54-25, Liberty 48-31, and Brown County in the championship game 50-45. Regular season wins following the tournament over Carrollton 53-46, West Central 47-20, Porta AC Central on the road 45-39, at Calhoun 52-47, and played on the 16th against Liberty in a 50-38 win for the Lady Sockies. For the Lady Indians, started out the year really hot with wins over Farmington 40-25, Astoria VIT 45-25, North Fulton 32-24, and Peoria Heights 52-4 before dropping 4 games in a row to Macomb 58-25, Midwest Central 32-31, West Hancock 52-13, and Havana 56-29. Righted the ship a bit with a win over Orion 52-23, but had lost a couple of games in a row again. Rushville Industry 44-40, Princeville 46-38, Canton 69-34. Won an overtime game against Stark County before the tournament action. That was on Monday, 46-43 in overtime before beating Triopia earlier today in action at the Lady Tiger Classic. 7-7 for Lewiston, 11-0 for Pittsfield, and we're looking forward to bringing it to you tonight here on Central Illinois Sports, and we're back with more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Back with you from Beardstown on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. You know, Jack, when you have I think safe to say, a prolific scorer like Reese Ramsey, you see a lot of different defenses. We saw Liberty employ a triangle and two. You've seen a box and one. You've seen a lot of different things to try to slow her down, and still averaging nearly 18 points a game on the season. Obviously, it's not a bad tactic if you are the opponent for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies, but you also have to realize that just helps to open some things up for the other scorers the Pittsfield puts on the court.
That's when you really have to be that provider to other people, and Reese has been willing to do that in the last few games. I've seen a lot of unselfishness there, and I think Deegan Allen's kind of figured out that, you know, it's okay to dish it off. I'm going to get it back in a little while. And then last couple games we've seen Sophie Gingler come in and give them some good minutes too, and that's been very instrumental in this team. But when you take a Reese Ramsey, she's 14, and she spends a lot of time in the gym preparing to have success. And if you want to be good, that's how you make yourself better.
Well, you talk about Deegan Allen, by the way, and I'm not sure you'll find the more aggressive player in, the state of Illinois, actually, Jack. I mean, she's full go all the time when she's on the court, and on the defensive side, she can really wreak havoc.
You give her about a 6'1" body, and she's going to play D1 college ball, but she's got to grow a lot here, and I don't know if that's in her future, but she's a young lady that also spends a lot of time working to make her game better. But this group of young ladies has really bonded very well in the first part of this season, and big credit to the coaching staff of Pittsfield for helping that to happen.
Much like Pittsfield, a couple of freshmen in the starting lineup for this Lewiston team, so you're going to see youngsters on both sides out there for both squads. First time they'll be playing in this tournament, and they're hoping to have some good success this season and then keep it rolling throughout their high school career.
Does it help Lewiston that they've been out on the court?
I don't know. I mean, it's a little different shooting background here at Beardstown than it is some other places, but pretty solid behind there. I don't know. I think playing a game, having a game off, and then trying to play another game would be tougher to kind of get the legs back, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, one thing about Pittsfield is they do wear people down in the second half a lot of times, and that's when they really have had some success. So we'll see if that comes earlier tonight or whether Lewiston's able to show everybody how great a shape they're in.
Yeah, I think one of the goals for Pittsfield every game is to try to at least double up the amount of turnovers that they have compared to the number of turnovers that they are able to force on their opponent. They also seem like they outshoot about everybody they play, Jack. They're not afraid. If there was a shot clock, the Lady Stockies would not see it expiring too much.
No, they like to put the ball up, and, if you continue to shoot, 30 more shots than your opponent in the game, you've got a pretty good shot at winning most of the time.
Both teams out on the court in preparation for tonight's matchup between the Lewistown Indians and the Pittsfield Lady Stockies. We'll talk more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Cutting down the chaos of life is a lot easier when you can find everything you need, including peace, at one place. Your local Farm and Home Supply.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups here on Central Illinois Sports. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. First of all, for the visiting Lewiston Indians, Carl Beebe and Casey Jones, their coaches, 7-7 on the season. They'll start at a guard. She's a freshman, Carson Brown. At a second guard, she's also a freshman, Sam Bonney. And the third guard is a senior, Abby Wiegand. Out of forward, she is a junior, Miley Sowers. And at the other forward, a junior, Jolie McLaughlin. McLaughlin, Sowers, Bonney, Wiegand, and Brown for the 7-7 Lady Indians. For the Pittsfield Lady Stockies, Noah Mendenhall and Sydney Himmelman, their coaches, 11-0 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 5'7" senior, Lila Simon. A second guard is the 5'8" freshman, Lincoln McCartney, and the third guard is the 5'8" freshman, Reese Ramsey. At a forward, she's a 5'9" senior, Madison Frieden, and at the other forward, the 5'10" sophomore, Deegan Allen. Allen, Ramsey, Frieden, McCartney, and Simon for the 11-0 Pittsfield Stockies. Thanks to Farm and Home Supply for being our starting lineup sponsor each and every game for you here on Central Illinois Sports. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. Glad you're with us here on this Thursday. I think it's Thursday. I don't know, guys. I've been so messed up with this holiday. I think it's Thursday. And this game started about a half an hour later than originally scheduled, but still a decent crowd on hand. A lot of Socky fans on both sides of the gymnasium to watch the game here tonight. Lewiston in the visiting light blue uniforms with the red numbers and white trim. Pittsfield in the home whites with the red numbers and black trim here this evening. Jumping center for Lewiston will be Carson Brown. She'll jump against Madison Frieden of Pittsfield. And we're just about ready for action here on Central Illinois Sports as the tip is up and controlled by the Lady Sockies. Ramsey will push it quickly into the front court. Runner up off the window, in and out, no good. Rebound down, still loose. Allen kept it alive for McCartney. Down low finds Frieden, his shot off the mark. And the rebound down to Brown for Lewiston. Lady Sockies a couple of chances in the paint, but could not finish. Bonnie into the front court, out of a double team. Gets it out to Brown. Ball handoff goes to Wiegand. Man-to-man defense by both squads as now Lila Simon gets the steal. Simon with the steal and the layup at the other end to give the Lady Sockies an early 2-0 advantage on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Wiegand in the backcourt and long pass. Good find in the front court, but Allen will tie up the young lady from Lewiston. No turnover as the alternating possession arrow favors the Lady Indians.
Nice job by Allen not picking up the foul there, though, her and Frieden both.
Wiegand to inbound on the baseline for the Lady Indians. Inbounds pass stolen away by McCartney. Turnover the second by the Lady Indians. Just underway here in period number 1 as McCartney has it on the bounce. Leaves it off to Simon. She'll try a drive. Little runner up from the free throw line is good. Back-to-back baskets by Lila Simon. And Pittsfield has a 4-0 lead.
You ever notice she gets her points early in every game, it seems like?
Here's another turnover now by Lewiston as the ball was behind. They're going to say the ball was tipped. All right. Should go to the monitor here. But they'll say it's Lewiston basketball as Sam Bonney will help to try to bring it up for the Lady Indians. Hands it off to Wiegand. Wiegand with a spin dribble. Gets to the lane. Runner up left hand. No good. Good take. Just could not finish, and Simon has the rebound. She'll push it ahead to McCartney. McCartney on the dribble drive. Left hand layup up and good. And it's a 6-0 Pittsfield advantage. There's a ball knocked away in the backcourt. Still loose. Wiegand trying to keep it alive. She's knocked from her feet. No call. Bonnie hounded from behind by McCartney and Ramsey, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Lewiston next to the scorer's table.
Get a new 10 there?
Yep. Wouldn't get a new shot clock, but it's not in play until a couple of years from now. Brown with it into the front court for Lewiston. Double team coming her way. Needs some help. Gets out of it to Bonnie. Bonnie, a good pass down low. That's to Sowers, who lays it up but couldn't get it to go. And the rebound comes the way of Pittsfield.
2 for Simons already.
Simon will try to attack on the dribble. Gives it off to Frieden from the baseline. Her shot is short. She keeps the rebound alive, but it's into the hands of Lewiston's Miley Sowers. Lady Indians with the basketball, looking to get on the board here in the early going. Good look left side. Here's McLaughlin for a 3, and she'll knock it in. McLaughlin with the tray and cuts the Pittsfield lead in half, 6-3.
Yeah, that short shot Pittsfield missed a little bit ago, and that layup early, he could have had a really big lead.
Allen with it on the wing left side. High pass. Ramsey tipped it around, could not corral it, and a turnover the first as Bonnie gets the takeaway. She'll get the ball to Brown. Brown on the run into the front court. Pass on the right side. Picked up here by Sowers. Finds the cutter in Wiegand. Wiegand drives in, lost her footing, missed the shot. The rebound to Simon, her third already. She'll push it ahead to Allen. Allen will attack. Gets it on the wing to McCartney for a 3. It's short. You can tell Pittsfield's shot's just a little bit off after that 10-day break. As Wiegand brings it into the front court. Pass off to McLaughlin. On the right side, Brown. Pass down low. Stolen away by Simon. Ahead to Deegan Allen. Allen will take the runner. Shot no good. Nice defense that time by McLaughlin for the Lady Indians to hold her ground. 6-3 score. Just under 5 minutes to play in the first. Wiegand with the basketball out top to Sam Bonney. Bonnie's left wide open for a 3, and she'll nail it and tie the game up at 6 points apiece. The freshman Bonnie with the tray, and we're knotted at 6. McCartney gets it to Allen on the left wing. Back out to McCartney. Uses the ball screen. She'll attack down low. Lost the ball on the way in. And a turnover on the Lady Sockies is their second. Into the contest for Pittsfield, we'll see Bailey Hill, the 5'6 freshman. Also into the game is Hannah Williams, a senior for Pittsfield. And we get a timeout on the court. An Adams Network timeout, 4:28 to play in the first. Game is tied at 6.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Adams Network, our timeout sponsor here on Central Illinois Sports, with the fastest internet around that doesn't buffer no matter what life throws at you. Is Adams Fiber, local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Follow thefiber.net to learn more. Out of the Lewiston timeout, Wiegand brings the ball into the front court for the Lady Indians. Had it knocked away for a moment. Run down here now. Ball comes top of the key. Another good look. This time Bonnie won't fall, and the rebound down to Peebles for Pittsfield. She came in during the timeout as well. So Peebles, Williams, and Hill all in off the bench as Ramsey's runner is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Lexi Parker, who's fresh into the game for Lewiston. She'll get the ball to Wiegand. Wiegand with a pull-up three in transition. It's a little short. Hill saves it into the hands of Bonnie. A second chance opportunity here. Now as McLaughlin has it. Right side to Parker. Throws it out between the circles to Wiegand. She'll try to work as she's got the size advantage against Williams. Runner up good. Nice job exposing the mismatch that time by Wiegand, and Lewiston takes the 8-6 lead. Ramsey with it into the front court to Hill on the left wing. Looks for the cutter in Williams underneath. Caught down there, has to throw it back out. To Ramsey, way out top, works off the ball screen. On the right side, Peebles, who fakes the three. She'll throw it to Hill. Hill, the freshman as well for the Lady Sockies, gets it to Ramsey. Her runner in the lane is up and in for two, and ties the game up at 8 points apiece. Game knotted up for the second time tonight as we were just tied at 6 a moment ago. Pass and near the half-court line to McLaughlin. Over to Parker. Here's a dangerous pass. Ramsey's going to get the steal. She gets the steal. The layup the other end is good. Larceny in the layup for Reese Ramsey. And Pittsfield retakes the advantage here, 10-8. Some turnovers for Lewiston have led to points for Pittsfield. 5 in the early going. Now here's a near steal by Ramsey as Wiegand has picked up the dribble. She'll get it off to Bonnie. Stolen away again by Ramsey. Ramsey another steal, another layup up and good. And a 4-point Pittsfield lead. Ramsey with an early 6 for the Lady Sockies. 2:25 to play in the first. Into the front court, Bonnie. Passes stolen away by Frieden. She'll lead the charge into the front court. Finds Peebles on the left wing. Dribble drive inside to Williams at the free throw line. Lets it fly. Shot is off the iron, no good. Rebound secured by McLaughlin for the Lady Indians. She'll hand it off to Wiegand. Wiegand pushes ahead to Bonnie. Bonnie right near the half-court line, guarded by Williams. On the left wing, Brown. Brown, nice baseline move. Good pass down low, shot up, no good. No foul call. They're kind of letting them play in this first quarter. And Peebles has the rebound for the Lady Sockies.
No fouls called.
Kind of letting them play. Here's Ramsey on a dribble drive. She runs over the defender. Shot no good. Rebound was pulled down by Brown. And she said, that was actually Parker who pulled down the rebound. She said, I lost my footing. I thought maybe someone bumped me. No call as Ramsey and Frieden sit down. Back into the contest, McCartney and Allen for Pittsfield.
8 turnovers now on Lewiston in the first quarter with 1:44 left. Pittsfield leads at 12-8.
Inbounds pass to Allen. Nice post move. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Won't fall. But she'll head to the free throw line for the first attempts of this contest for the Lady Sockies.
Sam Bonnie going to pick up the foul, or is that McLaughlin? I can't tell how they held their hands up there, boys.
That foul was called the McLaughlin.
Okay, McLaughlin's first. Team first. First free throw by Allen is no good.
Hey, I want to remind you about our friends at Waters Concrete, Tim Waters and Company. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Allen on the scoreboard, first free throw, up by 5 for the Sockies, 13-8. They led 6-0, their biggest lead.
1:40 to play in the first period. Into the front court come the Lady Indians. Parker has it on the right side, feeds the post to Abigail Johnson. Her turnaround shot no good. Rebound to Lila Simon.
4 of them for her.
She's quickly into the front court to Hill on the right wing. Shot is a little short. Hits the top of the backboard and will go out of bounds to Lewiston.
1:23 left in the quarter. 13-8 Pittsfield. They have shot the ball 16 times and Lewiston 10 so far tonight.
Lady Indians going to take care of it here is another new player into the game. That's Grace Bonney. She's also a freshman. There are 3 Bonnies on this team, 2 freshmen and a senior. Here's the ball now as Deegan Allen steals it away, pushes ahead to McCartney. McCartney on the runner into the front court. Shot no good, but fouled from behind by Carson Brown.
Carson Brown's going to pick up her second team foul. Free throws for McCartney. She has 2 points on the night. Couple of steals also, and it's a 13-8 lead with 1:05 left in the quarter. McCartney's first free throw is good.
Hey, folks, Bowlers Universe, come on and enjoy the fun with your friends at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, and Saturdays 4 to midnight. Always a good time and great food at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
McCartney perfect from the line, gives the Sockies their biggest lead of the day.
15-8 as here comes Sophie Gingler into the game for the first time for the Lady Sockies. She is a sophomore for Pittsfield, 5'8".
She can play the D2 with those long arms.
Yeah, she's really, really good defensively for Pittsfield, and now she kind of gets caught in a rotation and is called for a foul.
First foul on Pittsfield of the night. First on Gingler, of course.
Ball to bounce to Lewiston in the backcourt. Near their own bench here. Long pass across the way to Johnson. Excuse me, that's Parker. Ball down low, saved in, run down by Grace Bonney. She'll now have a pass picked out of the air by McCartney. She pushes it ahead for Allen, says, here, go get it. Allen picks it up just inside the three-point line, no good. But McCartney is there to pick it up and put it in for 2 to give Pittsfield a 9-point lead.
Give her 6.
A little bit of a helter-skelter pace here, but Pittsfield doesn't mind that. As now another double team and a reach-in foul as Bailey Hill is going to be called for her first.
Her first, team's second. Ball out of bounds with 35.3 seconds left in the quarter. You can tell Lewiston a little bit tired. Isabel Bonney comes into the game. And sitting down is Lexi Parker for the Lewiston Indians.
Shelby Patterson is in for Pittsfield. She's a junior for the Lady Sockies. Seen her first game action of the season. She got a little bit of a late start, but good to see her back out there. Here's a dribble drive in by Wiegand. Runner in the lane, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson on the offensive side. Works it back out top to Isabel Bonney. Bonney to Wiegand for a 3. Won't roll through. Rebound tip. Gingler trying to run it down, but kind of got tripped up on the way and stepped on the inline. It'll be Lewiston basketball with 17.4 seconds to play in the first.
Deegan Allen may have caught her leg there as they were both fighting for the ball.
Abby Wiegand to inbound. Gets into the corner in a tough spot, and that's going to be a turnover, it looks like here, as that ball was off the fingertips of her teammate Ian Sowers, and a turnover, the 11th by Lewiston. Pittsfield with a chance to beat the buzzer. They also have the possession error to start quarter number 2, barring a tie-up of the next 10 seconds. McCartney with the basketball off of the ball screen. Kicks it to Gingler on the right side. Moving to her left. Look back door. Pass comes to Patterson. She'll pick it up, put up a shot, but might have traveled first. Either way, it was not going to count as the buzzer had sounded, and that's the way quarter number 1 comes to an end. After 1, it's the Pittsfield Lady Sockies 17, the Lewiston Lady Indians 8. Second quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Ready to start quarter number 2 as Pittsfield has a 17-8 lead over the Lewiston Lady Indians here, and Jack has those first quarter shooting percentages.
Pittsfield 7 of 18, 39%, 0 of 1 from the arc, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Lewiston 3 of 12, 25%, 2 of 5 from 3.
Here's Simon with the basketball, turns the corner, kicks to the wing, and McCartney feeds the post to Allen. Good strong catch. Looks free throw line to Simon, but 3 seconds is going to be the call, and a turnover on Pittsfield.
First one I've seen called this year at any game we've done.
Turnover and gives the ball back to Lewiston in the backcourt. Wiegand will bring it across against the pressure defense of McCartney. Into a double team, but a reach-in foul on Simon first.
Simon's first, team first to the second quarter, just underway, 17-8 Pittsfield, as it was at the end of the quarter. Lewiston basketball.
Ball comes in to Grace Bonney. She's joined out there by Isabel Bonney. Also into the contest is Abigail Johnson, Miley Sowers, and the fifth young lady for Lewiston is Wiegand. Abby Wiegand has the basketball on the dribble against McCartney, close to 5, but nobody's counting. Wiegand now will drive in, put up a runner, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. Good follow-up by Abby Wiegand, and she makes it a 7-point game. Into the front court, here's Ramsey. Her floater in the lane, no good. Rebound on the play, pulled down by Lewiston's Abigail Johnson. She'll turn and take the ball to Bonney into the front court. Now to Isabel Bonney, off to Wiegand. Wiegand's a senior on this team, and she's provided good leadership for her squad so far. Don't forget, Lewiston has now a foul called on Deegan Allen. Lewiston playing their second game in about 3 hours right now.
Allen's first, team second. Pittsfield not getting many second chances. Lewiston with some good rotations. Here comes McLaughlin back into the game.
Carson Brown also came back in for the Lady Indians. 6:50 to play in the half. Johnson with the basketball, had it knocked away from behind by McCartney. It'll stay with Lewiston near the corner. And Wiegand will be the one to throw it in. Pass comes out front to Brown. Brown on the drive, lost it for a moment, picks it back up. Needs some help. Looking for the ball handoff, does get it off to Wiegand. Wiegand now has it caught on the hip for a moment. Ball knocked loose, run down on the corner by Brown. Assuming that's Bonney, Grace Bonney, out top to Brown. 6:25 to play in the half. Brown on the drive, runner up no good as she lost the handle, and the rebound down to Ramsey for Pittsfield. She'll run the floor into the front court. Little runner off the glass is up and in for 2 for Ramsey. She's got 8. And the lead is 9 for Pittsfield. Now here will be a turnover. If Allen can run it down, she will in the backcourt, and then a foul is going to be called on a hustle play. But Carson Brown is called for the bump.
Her second, team first. Turnover will be the 12th on Lewiston. Deegan Allen's so strong there, and she just plays right at you all the time.
Pittsfield shooting for their biggest lead of the contest with just over 6 minutes to play in the half as Ramsey brings it toward the right wing. Out top to Allen, right back to Ramsey for a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound on the play down to Wiegand for the Indians. Pushes it ahead. Finds McLaughlin. Ball in the lane to Isabel Bonney. Ball not blocked, the official tells us. Thought maybe there might have been a tip there, but it's out of bounds for Pittsfield.
Yeah, kind of forcing that shot you don't want to take there. You just kind of get yourself in a position where the defenders really got you in a bad spot and just throwing the ball up. Pittsfield maintains possession or gets possession.
McCartney with it on the right wing. Out top to Simon. She's been about as aggressive offensively as we've seen her this season tonight. Ramsey now on the right side, gets her feet set, and she'll knock it down from distance. And Pittsfield leads by a dozen.
Give her 11.
22-10. Here's a near steal in the backcourt by McCartney. Ball run down by Brown. She's patient with it, finds Wiegand. On the left side of McLaughlin. Works off of the ball screen. Now back to Wiegand, who will put it on the deck. Try to back her way in. Double team comes her way, and a traveling the call. That'll allow Taylor Peebles to check back in for the Lady Sockies.
Baker's dozen on the turnovers, 13 now on Lewiston.
The Pike County Express are a local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out normally on Wednesdays on a newsstand near you or online, but this weekend, next week on Tuesday, I believe. As now Simon drives in, she gets the foul called, and it looks like she'll head to the charity stripe.
Looks like that's going to go on McLaughlin. That'll be her second, team second. Simon has 4 points. We saw her make 2 threes in the Liberty game early. Free throw up and good by the senior.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield. A great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more with affordable monthly rates. There's no reason to look anywhere else. Call Michael McCartney at McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
Simon misses the second. Lewiston had trouble with the rebound. No possession there, and it'll be Pittsfield basketball.
Lady Sockies will get another chance on this into the court as Simon will be the one to throw it in. Looking here, who had Ramsey, throws it out front instead to McCartney. To Ramsey on the left wing. She'll try the baseline move, pass her defender, and in for two more.
She finds a spot and takes advantage of it. 15-point lead, the biggest.
There's a ball in the backcourt to Sam Bonney. Gets it on a tip. Ball run down again by Sam Bonney. She's trying to catch her balance here. Now is the ball knocked loose and out of bounds off of Reese Ramsey of Pittsfield. Here comes Hill and Gingler back in for the Lady Sockies. They will replace Simon and McCartney.
Good rotation on the substitutes, keeping everybody fresh.
Well, when you haven't played in 10 days, you kind of got to get your game legs back. You can only simulate that in practice so much, although Pittsfield's practice is pretty competitive on a daily basis. Here's Brown on a drive, shot no good, but fouled, and Carson Brown will head to the free throw line.
Gingler picks up her second, third team foul. Brown to the free throw line, looking for her first points. It is a 25-10 lead for Pittsfield at the 4:22 mark on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. First one good by Brown.
RealNet and Twine located just outside of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see them or call Tracy and Rick Riel at 217-285-5013.
Brown's second, no good. Rebound comes off the other way. That's to Hill.
So split a pair that time did Brown. And it's a 25-11 contest with 4:15 to play in the half.
We saw McLaughlin sit down on that last dead ball.
Here's Hill on the right side to Gingler. Good look, three off the mark. And on the rebound, battled for, but then thrown away as Hill gets the steal. Down to Ramsey from Frieden, who puts it up and in.
15 for her now. Nice find.
27-11 with under 4 minutes to play in the half.
Hill with a big play there, too.
Wiegand into the front court. Works the ball, handoff to Sowers, who good find down low to Johnson, whose shot won't fall. That's because she's bumped and fouled by Ramsey, and Abigail Johnson heads to the charity stripe.
Ramsey's first, team fourth. Ramsey to the free throw line, looking for first points of the night, I do believe. Let's find her here. Where is she at?
Well, you're looking for Johnson.
Johnson. First one, no good. There you go.
Abigail Johnson, the freshman.
Yeah.
Excuse me, senior.
Second one by Johnson, up and good.
Again, splits a pair at the free throw line. Allows Pittsfield to bring Megan Heffington, another freshman, into the game. Heffington, a 5'10 freshman, sits down Frieden. And it's a 27-12 Lady Socky lead. Peebles with it on the wing left side, looks out front. Ramsey uses the screen from Heffington on the right side to Gingler. Around the horn quickly to Hill. Here's Peebles now. She'll pull up for a three. It's off the mark, and the rebound pulled in by Brown. Gets the ball to Wiegand, and she'll be fouled from behind by Ramsey, and free throws now for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, Ramsey's second and the 15 foul. Not a foul you want to commit. Can't see the number on the back of this young lady. Is that Sam?
Wiegand.
Wiegand? Abby Wiegand with 4 points on the night. First one is up and good.
Been impressed by this young lady for Lewiston's done a lot of good things for her team.
27-13, 3:20 left in the half. Ramsey sits down. Wiegand's second is also good.
Got the roll to go through and cuts it down to a 13-point game. As now Gingler plays the point with Ramsey on the bench. Here's a pass out top, stolen away by Brown. No, she could not corral it. A near steal. Good deflection by Brown. It's ball out of bounds to the Lady Sockies on the sideline as Gingler will throw it in.
Nice play by Phil McCarty that time. He just couldn't get out of the way.
Peebles on the left wing.
Does a good job out there.
To Hill. Hill will... Well, we're going to get an illegal screen called here.
I'll be darned. Heffington will pick up the foul. It'll be her first. Player controlled, Lewiston basketball. Pretty good screen.
What's the name of that singing group the younger Himmel boy runs? Anticipation.
Yeah.
Into the front court with it is Johnson. She'll get it back on a little give and go. Jumper no good. Follows her own shot, though, and gets another chance for her squad. Out top, the Sowers puts it up from 3, no good. Another good hustle play by Abigail Johnson. Third chance opportunity. Wiegand drives in, shot up is good, and she'll head to the free throw line. Nice hustle by the Lady Indians.
Johnson with her third offensive board. Who was the foul on? Heffington picks up the foul. That'll be her second. Gingler sits down. 2:40 left in the half, 27-16. Free throw is up and no good.
Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Pittsfield basketball. Dead ball allows Grace Bonney to check back in for the Lady Indians. 2:39 to play in the half and a 27-16 Lady Socky lead. And they're on the attack. This would be the first time this group has played together on the court this season. Here's Hill on a pull-up shot just inside the arc, no good. For no minute, I'm sure you'd like to see the team run a little more of an offensive set. Maybe not take that first shot. Braun on the dribble drive, caught underneath, and they'll call for traveling.
Couldn't call her for a foul. The travel's much better. Doesn't cost you anything. 14th turnover, 2:17 left in the half. Pittsfield up by 11, 27-16 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Hannah Williams brings it into the front court.
Bonnie nearly steals it away. Now has picked it up. Cross-court pass goes to Peebles. Peebles to Hill. Works off the ball screen. Drives and kicks. Right side Allen fakes the shot. Now sets up for the long two. It's no good. And the rebound pulled in by Lewiston's Abby Wiegand. Outlet pass into the front court to Bonnie. Grace Bonnie on the dribble. Ball handoff goes to Abigail Wiegand, and a foul called here.
They call that on Hannah Williams. Her first. Free throws to be shot for Lewiston. Wholesale changes for the Sockies after this first free throw. 27-16. Lewiston trying to make it a single-digit lead. First one up and good.
Johnson knocks the first one in. Pittsfield will bring Simon, Ramsey, McCartney, and Frieden back to the court to join Allen. Lewiston returned Lexi Parker.
Johnson's got 2 points from the free throw line, looking for her third, and finds it there.
27-18 with 1:45 to play in the half. On the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Simon gets it to McCartney, works off of the screen and roll action, tried to find Frieden, that ball stolen away. Turnover number 4 by the Lady Sockies. Into the front court with it is Sowers. She'll drive in and get called for the shuffle.
Traveling again. Nice job by Madison Frieden holding her ground that time.
So a turnover for a turnover sends it back the way of Pittsfield here. With 1:27 to play in the first half. It's not been the cleanest half of basketball we've seen from Pittsfield this season.
10-10 this quarter.
Here's another turnover as Wiegand will run it down. She's caught in the corner now. She'll turn it right back over. Allen gets it down low to Ramsey. She'll put it up and no good, but heads to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Look for the foul here. Foul will go against Sowers. It'll be her first, third team foul. Reese Ramsey, the free throw line. First free throws of the night. Has 15, 1:09 left in the half. Makes the first, makes it 28-18.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Give Damon Emmerich a call, 217-285-4404.
Second one, shooter's roll, goes through. 17 for her now.
And makes it a 29-18 Pittsfield advantage. Into the front court with it comes Parker. She'll have it taken away from behind by Ramsey. Pushes ahead to Simon. Simon pushes the pace into the front court to McCartney on the right side. Pull-up jumper off the mark. Rebound is loose and pulled in by Lewiston's Abby Wiegand. Under a minute to play in the quarter. Wiegand has picked it up. Looks for an opening. Finds her teammate in Sowers on the wing. Shovels it off of the left side to Abigail Johnson. Johnson, the baseline drive. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up and in for 2.
Johnson was 6 now and has also added 4 offensive rebounds and a defensive rebound.
I was going to say, she's been very aggressive on the offensive boards. Here's Simon with it with 25 ticks to play in the half. Works off of the screen. Pass on the right side to McCartney with 15. Down low, there's Simon. Good find. Shot up no good. And the rebound down to Lexi Parker. She's out of a double team on a pass that's knocked out of bounds. Out of a battle for it. It goes off of her teammate Wiegand. And with 6.6 seconds to play in the half, it'll be ball out of bounds to the Lady Sakis under their hoop. And bounce to Frieden. Out to Ramsey. Off into the corner to Simon for a three. No good. Rebound Allen. Put back won't fall. And the buzzer sounds, and we've reached halftime. The Little Jess Motors halftime show where the Pittsfield Lady Sakis lead the Lewiston Lady Indians 29-20.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. As you start to wrap up your presents at Little Jess, we're ready to wrap up the year. What better way to show your love than by giving the gift of a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram from Little Jess? During the Wrap Up the Year sales event, you can save up to $10,000 on a 24 Jeep Wagoneer with select competitive model. Get a new $60,000 2025 Ram Crew Cab Bighorn for just $49,325. Looking for a new Wrangler to get you through the snow? Drive one for just $499 per month. Season's greetings from Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Bostard Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales. So whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Back with you on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 29-20 lead for Pittsfield over Lewiston here in action from the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic. And on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, Jack's got a look at some of your first half stats.
Well, one stat that really stands out is 5-10, 14, 16, 18, 20 rebounds for Lewiston. Pittsfield with only 12. Pittsfield turned the ball over 5 times, Lewiston 18. Foul situation, 2 fouls on Reese Ramsey of Pittsfield, 2 on Sophie Gingler, single foul on Lila Simon. Also Bailey Hill has a foul, Hannah Williams called for a foul, and Deegan Allen with a foul. 2 fouls on Heffington also. 2 fouls on Jolie McLaughlin for the Lewiston squad, 2 fouls on Carson Brown, and a single foul on Miley Sowers. Sakis lead at 29-20 here at halftime on the PCR. How about the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show? PCRE Real Estate and Auction. We'll get our words right and tell you more when we come back after these.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 3231 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois, right across from Quincy High School, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. They've got lots of great deals going on through the end of the year, and to start the new year, check them out at Little Jess Motors in Quincy, Illinois.
17-8 after one quarter. Pittsfield lead 29-20 here at halftime. They led 27-11. Their biggest lead of the game was 16. We've had 2 lead changes, tied at 6 and 8. And Pittsfield shooting 11 of 31, 35.4%. 1 of 6 from the arc, 17%. 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 75%. On the other side, 20 rebounds for Lewiston, 6 of 21 from the field, 28%. 2 of 6 from the arc, 33%. 5 of 9 from the free throw line, 56%. They were led in scoring by Abby Wiegand with 8 points. Abigail Johnson with 5 and 5 rebounds to go with that. Sam Bonney has a 3 in the game. A single free throw for Carson Brown to go with 2 rebounds. McLaughlin had a 3 in the first half for her 3 points in the contest. Pittsfield led by Reese Ramsey, 17 points in the first half. Deegan Allen had a single point on 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Taylor Peebles with 2 rebounds. Also, Deegan Allen with a couple of rebounds. Bailey Hill with a couple of rebounds. Lila Simons has 5 points, 4 of those in the beginning of the game. 6 for Lincoln McCartney, and Simons has pulled down 4 boards also. Lots of people played for Pittsfield, but failed to score, and they lead at 29-20 here at halftime. We'll take a break. Second half play-by-play comes your way on Central Illinois Sports on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week. Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Thanks to Little Jess Motors for being our halftime sponsor on Central Illinois Sports. 29-20 the lead for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies on top of the Lewiston Indians. Lady Indians will have the basketball to start the second half of play. They have let's see, that is Sam Bonney out there along with Abby Wiegand. Isabel Bonney also starts the second half for this Lewiston squad. As the ball comes to the high post to Jolie McLaughlin, had to sit quite a bit of that first half of those two fouls.
Miley Sowers, I think, the fifth person out there.
McLaughlin with it. She's caught into a double team, out of it to Wiegand. Little give and go back to her, had trouble with the catch, now needs some help in the post. And a ball poked out of bounds by Ramsey. It'll stay with Lewistown on the baseline.
I want to thank Jared Fritz to my left here for providing us with scores throughout the day of this tournament and lots of help in the Beardstown tournament to begin the season.
Bounce pass coming here. Over on the left wing to Parker. For a three, no good. Ramsey has the rebound for Pittsfield. She'll push the pace into the front court. Finds Allen down low. Shot up is good. Good find from Ramsey to Allen for the two for the Lady Sockies.
Little family affair there.
Pittsfield has Ramsey, Allen, McCartney, Simon, and Frieden, who will get a steal right here. 4-on-3 into the front court. Bounce pass down to Ramsey on another good pass. And a score for Pittsfield in transition. Makes it 33-20. Here's a foul at the half-court line now by Lila Simon on the reach.
Her first, team first. Also want to shout out to Estella Zillick, who is the grandma of Joey McLaughlin, listening from the Griggsville area. Glad you've joined us tonight with lots of other people joining us.
7:01 to play in the third. Lady Indians have the basketball in the hands of Brown. She'll work it out top to Sam Bonney. Now to Wiegand. Wiegand to Sowers on the left side. Back to Wiegand. Now free throw line. It goes to McLaughlin. Little jab step. She'll put up a shot from there. It's off the mark. And the rebound to McCartney. She's quickly ahead to Allen. Gathers, shoots, and scores two more.
5 for her now.
And Pittsfield with their third transition basket of the third quarter. Now make it 4 as McCartney goes underneath. Her shot no good, but fouled by Carson Brown, and Lincoln McCartney goes to the free throw line.
Brown will be our first player with 3 fouls in the game, 1 team foul. McCartney to the free throw line, has 6 points, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, 35-20 Pittsfield's lead, and the first one hangs on and falls through.
I want to remind you about our friends at Pike County Concrete. When you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
I think 17 would be the biggest lead right now. She made them both.
37-20 the score, and on the inbounds, ball knocked away by McCartney in the backcourt.
First team here's picking up the defense. Turnovers now up to 20 on Lewiston.
Wiegand with it. She'll dribble toward the sideline, get caught there, throw a pass behind her head that is tipped and stolen away by Simon. Off to Frieden. Frieden has that ball now knocked away, and it is stolen away. Good hustle again by Lewiston, Sam Bonney.
Grab arm, no call.
Into the front court, Brown on the runner. Shot no good. Rebound down to Allen for Pittsfield. She says it's a little physical here, but I can clear it out.
Holy cow.
And a reach-in foul going to be called on Carson Brown.
That'll be her 4th, second team foul. Let's get physical. And Deegan says, okay, but I'm going to clear you out if you do. And into the game comes Lexi Parker as Brown has to sit down with her 4th foul.
2 minutes into the third period, and Pittsfield has a 17-point lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Now there's a technical foul going to be called on the Lewiston bench.
Well, on the Coats, that'll be a team foul, the 3rd. I think you'd see Ramsey or McCartney going to the free throw line.
Yeah, Ramsey.
It was kind of funny because Madison Frieden says, I can go if you want me to. 8 for 10 from the free throw line are the Sockies. And Ramsey makes the first. She's got 20 now.
Defensive Lewiston coaching staff, I didn't feel like anybody was overly boisterous there.
I didn't really hear him that much. Ramsey makes them both, makes it a 39-20 biggest lead of the ball game.
And now Lewiston would like the timeout. We'll pause as well. 5:55 to play in the third. 39-20, Pittsfield on top of Lewiston.
Before I started at Dot, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to Dot. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Thanks to Adams Fiber for being our timeout sponsor here on Central Illinois Sports. As Lewiston calls the timeout, their second of the game. Top-notch local computer sales and service. Adams Experts, 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable service. Here's Ramsey on a step-back three. Good again. Ramsey with the tray. She's got 24, and Pittsfield leads 42-20. Wiegand into the front court, attacks the rack. Little runner up, no good, but a foul whistled here against either Allen or Frieden. They were both in the vicinity.
Frieden will pick up the foul, her first, team second. Free throws the other way.
Abby Wiegand, where she's become familiar at the charity stripe tonight.
She's 3 for 3 from there. First one is up and good. Give her 9 points. Makes it 42-21. It's probably one of the more quiet technicals I'd experienced. Really hadn't noticed a lot, but I wasn't down there. Wiegand will try it again. Same result. Makes them both. She's got 10.
She's been a very, very solid player for this Lewiston squad here today. Her team down by 20 at the moment with 5:28 to play. Here's Ramsey on the dribble drive. Kicks to the wing. Peebles fakes the three. She'll put it on the deck. Try the drive. Shot up too hard. Rebound down to Simon. Puts it back up with the left hand and gets it to go.
Give her 7.
Lila Simon with the rebound and put back, and an and one opportunity as you'll see the replay on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay.
Free throw up by Simons, no good. Rebound comes off the other way, and that is to Wiegand.
Into the front court come the Lady Indians with the basketball. Wiegand has it, skip past left side. Here's a three on the way in, buried from the wing by Jolie McLaughlin. Trying to shoot her team back into contention in this ballgame.
She's got 6.
McCartney works off the screen from Frieden. Picks up the dribble. Now she'll launch a three, trying the answer. It's way off the mark. Ramsey saves it, though, off of the defender in Parker. Good hustle by Reese Ramsey.
Little tightrope on the baseline there to be able to get her hand across.
Bounce pass to Ramsey between the circles. 4:47 to play in the third. She'll try the dribble drive. Runner-up is good by Ramsey. Another 2.
Give her 26.
Having a career night here for the freshman. And Pittsfield leads 46-25. Here's a drive in by McLaughlin. Ball stolen away by Ramsey. She'll lead the charge into the front court. Has a 2-on-1. Got the ball tipped away. Got it back. Shot up no good. Simon the rebound. And it's ripped out of her hands by a hustling Lexi Parker. Parker to Wiegand the other way for Lewiston. Indians with it out top, back to Parker. Parker, a junior for this team. Good hustle out of this Lewiston squad, especially on the offensive glass here in this game, which is impressive considering, Jack, they played a game at 5 o'clock tonight. Here now is a tie-up or a foul going to be called, and it'll be a foul on Lila Simon, it appears.
Simon thought maybe she had the stop. Third foul on her, third team foul. Free throws the other way. Here comes Bailey Hill in, and Reese Ramsey sits down. No free throws. That was not on a shot, huh?
No, it was on the floor. Inbounds pass coming from Wiegand for Lewiston. She'll throw the pass out front to Bonnie. Bonnie back to Wiegand. Top of the key, McLaughlin, another good look three. This one is short and goes out of bounds, and it will be Pittsfield basketball, length of the court to go.
46-25, 21-point lead, 3:55 left in the third quarter.
McCartney brings it across. to Simon on the wing.
17 points in about 4 minutes.
Simon and McCartney play a little pitch and catch. Now they'll get Peebles involved on the right wing. To McCartney, top of the key. She'll try the dribble drive. Kicks to the right side. That's to Simon. Ooh, good first step. Drive up, no good. That's because she's fouled, and Lila Simon heads to the charity stripe.
Lila just does a lot of things really well. Was that on Wiegand? Her first, I do believe. Yep. Team foul number 4. Lila Simon's first free throw is a little bit short.
Bowlers Universe, hey folks, they'll be open on Friday from 11 to midnight, Saturday 4 to midnight. I think they're doing the Old Draw Partners tomorrow night, so come out and enjoy the fun on the bowling side and see the great specials. Tomorrow's the Philly cheesesteak special, I believe, at Bowlers Universe.
If you make it, Lila, you get to sit down, and she does. She'll take a chair. Sophie Gingler in, give 8 points to Simon now, 47-25.
3:35 to play in the third. Winner gets Illini Bluffs tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, I believe, is the start time.
It'll be a tough one.
Yep, that's a good Illini Bluffs squad. Probably a little underseeded. Here's a shot put up on the run by Abigail Johnson. Good over the front of the rim and in to cut the lead to 20.
She's got 7.
Gingler gets it to McCartney, top of the key. She'll try the dribble drive, looking for someone, and nobody was home other than the opponent and Bonnie, who gets the steal.
8th turnover on Pittsfield now.
To Isabel Bonnie. Now on the right side, Abigail Johnson's 3 no good. Frieden with the rebound for the Lady Sockies. To Hill. Hill's on the run to the front court. Bounce pass across to Peebles. Out top, Gingler. Pass to Hill. Hill with a baseline move, looking for Peebles, who wasn't ready for it. And the ball out of bounds. The 9th turnover by the Lady Sockies.
A little bit too unselfish that time. Maybe had some driving lanes. But I think Noah Mendenhall had told his team, I don't want that one shot right off the bat, and work the ball.
2:45 to play in the third period. Left wing McLaughlin. She'll line it up from distance, no good. Peebles has the board for Pittsfield. She'll push it ahead. That pass is stolen away by McLaughlin. 10th turnover by the Lady Sockies.
Peebles picked up her 3rd rebound of the night.
Bonnie with it, guarded hard by Gingler. Now it goes to Isabel Bonnie. She'll try the drive. Shot up, no good. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Peebles, I think, right? Yep, Peebles first, team 4th. Free throws to be shot by Lewiston. They're 7 of 11 from the free throw line. 47-27. 2:19 left, third quarter. First one is up and short.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete, offering quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete.
Heffington in. Frieden gets a rest. Second one up by Bonnie is good. That's Isabel's first point of the night.
And Pittsfield will also bring Hannah Williams back into the game and sit down McCartney. 47-28 the score with 2:19 to play in the third. Pittsfield on top of the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. You look around and there's a lot of folks from Beardstown here who I think, Jack, have been here since early today.
Yep.
I'm not trying to say they look like they're ready to go home, but they are looking up at the clock quite a bit. On the right side, Hill with the basketball.
Maybe they're going to go to Benny's Pizza, Gianni's brother.
Here's a little pick and roll action. They try to go to Williams, and she says, you know, if I was 6'3", I'd have had it.
But at 5'4", maybe not. Turnover number 11, and that's 6 in the quarter.
Of course, when I was looking through the program earlier, they named a most outstanding player of the tournament, and she had a relative that was pretty good for the Lady Socky.
Lisa Farrell was a player. Yep.
And they spelled her name wrong in the program, but we know how it's spelled, and I remember her playing. Yeah, it's pretty good basketball, Jack.
I keep asking Hannah why she's not about 5'11", 6 foot tall.
She says, I've asked that as well. Here's Wiegand now on the drive. Kicks it out on the right side. That's to Bonnie. Off the little pick and roll action. Bonnie in the dribble drive. Runner up good. Grace Bonnie with the bucket. And makes it 47-30. 1:23 to play in the third.
Grace Bonnie, the third Bonnie in the scoring column.
Sam, Grace, and Isabel.
Maybe you're like the Calhoun Eilermans, not even related.
You boys twins? We are not relation. Here's Williams on the left wing for a 3. Rims in and out, won't fall. And Wiegand with the rebound for Lewis. Under a minute to play in the third.
6 boards for that young lady tonight.
Here's Wiegand, has the size advantage. Now, good job by Peebles on the help. Rebound down to Hannah Williams. She'll dribble out of the double team for the Lady Sockies.
What a job by Hannah on that play. Didn't keep herself in trouble, got out of it and got the board.
Peebles on the wing left side. Out top the Gingler. She'll try the dribble drive, kicks to the wing. That's to Hill. Bodies flying everywhere in the lane. Shot no good. Peebles with a rebound put back. She says, I feel like somebody hit me in the chin. As the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Lewiston basketball.
Peebles pulls down her 4th board tonight, first on the offensive side.
27 seconds to play in the third. Lewiston on the attack, trying to cut it closer before the end of the quarter. Little give and go action. Back to Grace Bonney. Her shot no good. It's a all-out brawl for the rebound, and the rebound down to Grace Bonney. Now here's the 3 on the way by Wiegand. It's nothing but the bottom of the net to make it 47-33.
Give her 13 on the night.
5 seconds to play in the third. Here's Hill on the dribble drive. Gets by, gets a shot up. It's no good as the buzzer sounds. And we head to the fourth with Pittsfield leading Lewiston 47-33.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Ready for quarter number 4. It's Pittsfield 47, Lewiston 33, and the Lady Sockies will have the basketball to start the fourth.
17-44, 38.6% of the Sockies, 2 of 10 from the arc, 11 of 15 from the free throw line. Lewiston 10 of 33 for 30%, 4 of 12, 8 of 13.
Allen with it on the right side to Simon. McCartney along with Ramsey who gets it on the touch. The 5th player is Maddie Frieden. She'll get the ball, take it down to her knees, nearly tied up. Ball on the right side to Deegan Allen. She'll throw the cross-court pass to Ramsey for the step-back 3. Good again. When she gets her feet set, she's as good as anybody in the area and makes it 50-33. She's got 30.
I've got her for 29. They got her for 30?
Got her for 29 on the board. It just looked like a 30 from here. How about 30? Nope, she's going to give it up to Simon on the runner. Simon's shot is not going to fall through, but she'll head to the charity stripe to shoot a pair.
Good give by the freshman. Foul on Grace Bonney, her second. Team first. Put Simon to the free throw line. She's 2 for 4 from there. First one is up and a little short.
Hey, don't forget about our friends at McCartney Storage. Michael McCartney, 217-248-0011, has a great facility for you at the north end of Pittsfield to store those boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. 217-248-0011.
Lila Simon gets her 9th point on the made free throw, 51-33.
Just underway here in period number 4. McLaughlin has it on the wing left side, throws it out front. That's to Brown. Bounce pass to Grace Bonney. Sowers now to Wiegand. Cross court to Brown. Brown will try the drive. Cut off there. Knife across the lane is Wiegand. Her little scoop shot up, no good. Rebound, it's a battle, and coming out of there with it is Deegan Allen. She'll throw a no-look pass down to McCartney, who puts it up and in for 2. Nice job by Allen to hold the defender.
Double figures for McCartney.
And get the bucket for McCartney. Here's the ball now stolen away by McCartney. She'll lead the charge into the front court. Down to Allen, says, how about one for you? Shot no good. Rebound, Simon saves it in, but it's into the hands of the Lewiston Lady Indians. Now here's McCartney with the steal. She'll throw it off the defender and out of bounds, and Pittsfield will get it right back as the Lady Sockies will sub with Hill, Williams, Gingler, and Peebles. Also Patterson will check in for the Lady Sockies. On the other side, back into the contest, Lexi Parker, along with Sam Bonney for Lewiston.
Line change for the Lady Sockies.
Inbounds pass comes into Williams.
It's called take advantage of the minutes you get here, kids.
Yeah, Pittsfield not playing, or the first half of the season didn't play any JV, so there's some of these young people that didn't get to see a ton of minutes in that first half of the season, so a good opportunity here. Here's Hill on the dribble drive. The freshman with a right-hand runner-up and good for two.
Her first two, pretty move by her on the give by Peebles.
Here's Wiegand the other way. She'll bounce off of Patterson, and Patterson called for the block.
I'm going to put Shelby Patterson in my scoring column here, don't I? What's her number?
33.
Okay.
Inbounds pass for Wiegand. She'll get the pass off to McLaughlin. Turnaround shot on the baseline up and good. As both defenders had jumped to Wiegand, and McLaughlin was wide open for that one for two. Makes it 55-35 with 5:43 to play. Here's Hill on the dribble drive. Her runner-up no good. Rebound tipped around and into the hands of Sam Bonney. Bonney brings it up for Lewiston. Guarded hard by Gingler. Works off the ball screen.
Holding.
Holding. It'll be a 10-yard penalty and a first down, it appears here.
Bonnie had a hold of Hannah Williams, and she was trying to get away like an offensive tackle has a hold of somebody, and Lewiston wants the Adams Fiber timeout. 55-35, Pittsfield with the lead, 5:29 left back after this.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Out of the Lewiston timeout, we're back to live action as Pittsfield has the 55-35 lead. Patterson with it out to Peebles. Gets it off to Hill. Hill on the drive over to Williams. Williams tries the dribble drive. Caught at the free throw line. Ball is knocked loose, but Noah Mendenhall first called the timeout. He says, I'll take the 30-second timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout. Follow the fiber.net to learn about their great services.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Timeout taken by Pittsfield's coach Noah Mendenhall to save this team from a potential turnover. Their first of the contest on the Adams Fiber timeout. Follow the fiber.net. Thanks to Adams Fiber for being our timeout sponsor on Central Illinois Sports. Inbounds pass comes to Hill for the Lady Sockies. They lead by 20 with 5:05 to play. Here's a near turnover. Good hustle by Hannah Williams.
Those looking more comfortable out there on offense now, though.
Yep. Here's Williams on the dribble drive. Her floater up, no good. And the rebound down to Hannah Tyndall, who's in for the first time. Tyndall is a freshman for this team. She'll get the ball to Bonnie. A lot of good young players for this Lewiston squad as well.
Whole tournament.
Here's a ball now knocked away and stolen away. Gingler gets the takeaway. She'll throw a nice pass into the front court to Patterson. Her shot is blocked. Rebound is loose, and coming away with it is Carson Brown for Lewistown. She'll bring the ball toward the front court. Now off to Sam Bonney. Bonney on the drive, kicks to the wing. Trying to pick it up on the dribble. Clears the ball out front to Brown.
If you're this group of Lady Sockies, you practice every day against that first set. You know what it's like to play tough defense.
Carson Brown to Bonney. That's Sam Bonney, top of the key. Here's a ball that finds Tyndall. On the right side, McLaughlin for a three. It's no good, and the rebound run down by Gingler for the Lady Sockies. She'll push it into the front court to Hill. Back to Gingler, top of the key. Gingler sets up for a three. It's no good. And on the rebound, a push pushing foul going to be called against Bailey Hill.
And then afterwards, the young lady didn't mean to, but she kind of chucked a little elbow into the chin. Heffington in, Peebles sits down, so Saki's going 11 deep.
And into the contest comes Abby Wiegand once again for Lewiston.
Wiegand's got 13 and 6 boards on the night. She's had a nice contest.
55-35 the lead for Pittsfield on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Stick around for the Logan Ag postgame.
Here's Wiegand's shot no good. Hannah Williams got caught behind her trying to defend, and Wiegand will head to the charity stripe.
Williams picks up her second. Wiegand to the free throw line, 13 points in the night. Perfect 5 for 5 from the charity stripe, makes the first.
Real Net and Twine, hey, they've got a great selection for you, folks. Some things just poured and put out today at Real Net and Twine, your local concrete lawn ornament headquarters. They have statues, fountains, benches, and much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013.
McLaughlin offensive board, puts a shot up, won't fall. Rebound loose, and coming away with it is Gingler.
Sophie Gingler brings it into the front court, looking for Patterson in the corner. Wasn't ready for it. Ball tipped and stolen away. Turnover on the Lady Sakis. 3:20 to play. Wiegand out top to McLaughlin, guarded by the freshman Heffington. Works down low, now back out from Tyndall. Ball finds Wiegand. She'll try to back her way in. Ball swiped away for a moment. Kept alive by Bonnie. She then is knocked down and a turnover.
Heffington gets the ball.
3 minutes to play. Patterson with it on the wing. She'll throw the pass out top to Williams. Sets up for a three. No good as it's off the front of the iron. Rebound is tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Sakis. Into the contest for Lewiston is Addison Rodis for the first time, a sophomore. 2:49 left. Pittsfield will play Illini Bluffs tomorrow at 7 o'clock as Williams is going to get open on the inbounds play and put it up and in for two.
Hannah's first of the night.
Makes it 57-36. And that'll be a good contest. The Lady Tigers squad, again, I thought was a little underrated in this tournament. And they're going to come in with victory on their mind for sure. Out top with it is Rodis. She'll set up for a three and fresh into the game. I'm going to call it a two. A 2-point shot, as they'll say that her foot was on the line. Makes it 57-38, but that was Addison Rodis for Lewiston. Hill gets the basketball, works off of the screen, tries to turn the corner, kicks out left side. Here's Williams for a long two. It's no good. Rebound. Heffington saves it in, kept it alive to her teammate Patterson, whose shot is off the mark. Heffington another board, and she'll throw a pass that's now tipped and stolen away. Into the front court on the run is Johnson. Works it out to Wiegand. She'll fake and try the drive. Little runner up in the lane. Good. Another two for Abby Wiegand.
Give her 16.
Makes it 57-40 with 1:40 to play. As Gingler brings it into the front court. She'll leave it off on the wing to Patterson. Now have the ball stolen away by Wiegand. Wiegand will push ahead to her teammate in Rodis, who will get the layup. Missed it, though. And the rebound down to Heffington.
Her third board of the night.
Noah Mindenall looks at his team and says, slow down. 1:18 left.
Run chin.
Here's a back cut by Gingler, who's going to get a layup, but she misses it. And the rebound down to McLaughlin, and then we have a whistle. And a timeout as Lewiston wants to get some more subs in. Isabel Bonney going to check back in, along with Miley Sowers for Lewiston. Just to get the subs in. The coach tells the official here. And it'll be Lewiston basketball, length of the court to go, 1:08 left. Lady Indians going to go 1-1 on the day, drop to 7-8, and they're right back in action tomorrow. When you've got to play one of those play-in games, you see a lot of basketball in a short amount of time. Here's a dribble drive in by Johnson. Her runner is up off the window and in for two.
She's got 9.
Makes it 57-42, 45 ticks left. Hill dribbles toward the right wing. Out to Patterson. She'll have the ball stolen away. Then Williams will steal it right back for the Lady Sakis. Patterson with it with 27 seconds left to Hill. Pittsfield would just hold this out if Lewiston will oblige. 15 remaining. Now the double team comes the way of Hill. She'll get it to Patterson. She'll put it on the deck. Closely guarded, has to get rid of it, and has it nearly stolen away, and now it'll be over and back on a ball that was very obviously not tipped by the other team. 4.1 seconds left. It'll be Lewiston basketball for a chance to put a few more on the board. The bounce pass comes into the corner. It's a shot on the way by Rodis. It's no good. And as the buzzer sounds, this game comes to a close with Pittsfield winning it 57-42 over Lewiston. We head to the Logan Ag Incorporated postgame show with final stats. We'll name our player of the game and visit with Lady Sockeye head coach Noah Minden on next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag Incorporated postgame show. Final score, a 57-42 win for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies over the Lewiston Lady Indians. Lady Sockies improved to 12-0 on the season. Lewiston drops to 7-8 on the year. Pittsfield advances to play Illini Bluffs tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here in the high school gymnasium at Beardstown. Logan Agri-Service Incorporated with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois, and also on the Missouri side in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris. Call Logan Ag 217-833-2375.
Pittsfield will jump out to a 17-8 lead. They give up the lead one time in the ball game to Lewiston and get it back, tied at 6-8, 29-20 at halftime, 47-33 after three quarters, 57-42 the final. Pittsfield 21 of 57, 31%, 3 of 15 from the arc, 20%, 12 of 17 from the free throw line, 70.5%. Lewiston 14 of 45, 31%, 5 of 14, 35% from the arc, 9 of 15 from the free throw line, 60%. Lewiston would turn the ball over 27 times, 27, 9 in the second half. Pittsfield would turn it over 16 times, 11 in the second half with some different players there. And as we took at individual scoring, Abby Wiegand from Lewiston had 16 points to go with 6 rebounds. 9 points for Abigail Johnson, who added 6 boards on the night. Sam Bonney had a 3, a single point for Isabel Bonney. Carson Brown with a single point on the night. Also 2 points from Addison Rodis and 8 points from Jolie McLaughlin, who would add 5 rebounds on the evening. Pittsfield led by Reese Ramsey with 29 points in the night, 3 rebounds and 5 steals. Deegan Allen had 5, 9 from Lila Simons to go with 6 boards on the night. 10 points from Lincoln McCartney on the evening, add 5 steals to that. Bailey Hill had 2. Hannah Williams with 2 on the night. And that's the scoring for the Sockies. Madison Frieden with 3 steals, 2 boards on the evening. Sockies win at 57-42.
We'll visit with Lady Socky head coach Noah Mendenhall next on the Logan Ag postgame show.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag Incorporated postgame show. A 57-42 win for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies of the Lewistown Lady Indians, and visiting with Lady Socky head coach Noah Mendenhall. And coach, it's been about 10 days since you've played the game of basketball. You've had a couple of holiday breaks in between, and in the first quarter of play, and maybe in the first half even, you saw a little bit of that rest showing for your team.
Oh yeah, we gave the girls a couple days off for Christmas Eve and Christmas, so really didn't get a chance to see them for the last couple days. But coming out, still being a little gassed, knowing that we're going to go deep in the bench so that way we can keep everyone as fresh as we can. But even off our bench players, came in, gave us really good minutes. And yeah, it's knocking off the rust a little bit. 10 days isn't a long time, but very much had to get back in the swing of things.
You've got some bench players that, due to the lack of being able to play a JV schedule, haven't seen a ton of minutes, and they got a lot of minutes in this game, and you had some folks do some things really well and others who have some things to work on now as they head back to the practice side of things.
No doubt. And it kind of just shows, again, having those practices, did those girls well, but the game reps are just that important as well. So, kind of going back to it, being ready to correlate with tomorrow, and it's a long tournament, so being able to work through limited practices and just walkthroughs.
Hey, you come into this tournament, you get the number 1 seed. I'm not sure if that's a blessing or a curse, but you've got a group of kids that, quite honestly, it doesn't seem like get overly nervous about that sort of thing with people with a kind of a target on their back. They've sort of had that for some of them their whole basketball career.
Right, and these younger girls have carried that well, especially in the past few years that they've been in grade school. Constantly, always everyone out to get you, but I feel like that's the Socky basketball way. As a whole, everyone wants to knock off the Sockies. So they responded well with some early problems, and they carry themselves with that standard of we want to be the team to beat.
Some people would say you wouldn't have any support if you had a game the day right after Christmas, 8 o'clock at night. Probably not ideal. A lot of people going back to work. But, man, you had a great crowd here tonight to support the young ladies.
It is really nice. We travel well, and we've been traveling well the last few. And it's just a fun group to watch. And obviously we thank you for all the people who can't make it tonight. But, yeah, the support has been great.
Reese Ramsey, 29 points. Career high. I'm going to guess at some point she'll score more than 29, but 29 is impressive. I don't care who you are.
Oh, of course, especially coming from a freshman.
Did you ever score 29?
No, probably not.
I didn't think so.
I probably had 29 turnovers at one point. But, no, credit to her. She works hard, and she's definitely deserving of that. But pretty balanced scoring. Outside of that, it's Deegan having 5, Lincoln attributing 10. But, yeah, all around pretty good offense.
Tough task tomorrow. Lonnie Bluff's a good basketball team. I kind of felt like when the bracket came out, I said, ooh, they're a little underseeded, and they kind of took it to a good Illini West team here earlier today. Your team will have to come out and be ready to go because that Lady Tiger team hungry for the upset.
Yeah, no doubt. We were watching a bit this morning, and it was a close ball game early. So props to them because Illini West got them earlier in the season. So it'll be a good task for us, and we'll have to show up for that game.
7 o'clock scheduled tip-off tomorrow. Coach, with the win tonight, 57-42 over Lewiston. We appreciate the time.
Thank you.
That's Lady Socky head coach Noah Mendenhall. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones. Financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And Jack, you put up 29 of your team's 457. You're usually going to be the player of the game. And Reese Ramsey, there's going to be a lot of people say a lot of things about Reese Ramsey over the course of her career. Maybe she shoots too much or she does this. I don't know. She has just as many assists as anybody else I see, but she's a prolific scorer. she might be as close to an Andy Kaufman type of situation that you're seeing on the offensive side. And, you know, some people thought Andy could have shot it a little more.
Yeah, and you know, she goes to the free throw line, makes her free throws, gets the steals, but also had 4 assists on the night. And I think that's important, too. And, you know, I think the big compliment for Pittsfield is when I went over by the Carrollton crowd when they were playing, a lot of them said, hey, we're going to stick around and watch this Pittsfield bunch. They're fun to watch. And so is Carrollton, and so are a lot of other teams. And, you know, the whole team, people like to come watch them play basketball as hard as they play it.
You can come watch a full game or a full day of basketball here at the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic again tomorrow and also on Saturday. And we'll have action for you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. It's Pittsfield and Illini Bluffs. We'll go head-to-head. For Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. Thanking you for joining us in this one as Pittsfield defeats Lewiston 57-42 in another Central Illinois sports presentation.